Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I want to thank you so much for getting on my Periscope. Thank you again for all the hearts. All you got to do is tap on the screen to get hearts. And you can also do the piano, as Rob says. Make sure that, send this to everyone you know. I love comments. I love shares. I love likes. I love hearts. And I hope this is really going to help you. Today's title is Wow. Wow, I'm having fun. Now, for some of you that know that I used to be an auto mechanic, now I'm a life mechanic, you can go to lifemechanic.com and you can click on the blog, but you can also put your email address in. You'll get all the new training that I'm doing for free. So, make sure you subscribe to the blog. And one of the things is yesterday, man, I was out there. I was like, listen, man, are you serious? And, that Periscope got more views than almost any one that I did. I think it got almost 600, 590 views between live and also replays, all right? But anyway, it's now on my blog for those of you that missed it. Now, here's what I want to talk about today. Wow, I'm having fun. I know that a lot of you have heard this. It's probably not talked about a lot anymore, but guess what? There's a thing out there that's talked about that is called attitude. Attitude. Now, why I'm bringing that up is really, really important. I said that I'm dedicating this Periscope to not only Carrie Bradford, but Paul. I had a guy that drove all the way from Bozeman, Montana, and I met him for lunch today. And then also I'm going to go to Lori Munson. And why I'm saying attitude is that don't you find it amazing? And I want you to check yourself. Again, auto mechanic, life mechanic, check up from the neck up. Is if you're thinking about building your entrepreneurship, you're thinking about building your business, you're going out there to build a loyal, satisfied customer base. Do you think that is fun? Is mentoring people fun? Is prospecting fun? Is doing the $1 million question fun? Because if it's not fun, I don't think that you're going to do it. A lot of you know that I've been overweight practically half of my life. And one of the things is there's no excuses. I got hurt. And when I got hurt, guess what? Stopped my workout routine, didn't change my eating routine. And wham, So I've been around that 285 mark, 290 mark for practically, 28 years. No excuses. Now, one of the things I thought was amazing, just totally amazing, is I met a guy one time that, talk about in shape. I really honestly can say I've never met anyone that in shape. Couple percent body fat. You reach out and grabbed his shoulder, and it was like you're grabbing onto a wall. Just solid, ripped muscle. And I said to him, hey, listen, what could you tell me? What could you tell me to do to get in shape and lose weight? And he says, Robert, you got to find something that you'll enjoy doing. You got to find something that you enjoy doing that's fun, and you can't wait to do it all the time. You got to find something that's fun. And I think when a lot of people use words, and I'm going to use some of these words, and I want to see if you can't find a way to, let's call them what they are. Let's call them dirty words. Let's call them dirty words. For some of you, this is true. For some of you, it's not true. To some people, dirty words are dirty words, and to other people, they're not dirty words, all right? But this whole concept of attitude, some of you have a little problem around the word work. You know what I mean? You got to work. You got to hustle. Some of you don't look at that as fun. You don't look at it as fun like I don't look at workout as fun. You know what? Let's go to the gym. Not fun. You want to ride a bike? No, I don't. You want to go for a walk? I do not. And so you got to find a way to reframe in your mind being fun. Now, why did I say some of the things that I wanted to dedicate to the people I talked about, Paul, Lori, and Carrie? Is Carrie sent me, and I hope she doesn't get mad. I told her I was doing this, so, she's probably going to love it. But Carrie sent me a message today, early this morning. And he said that this person, Nellis, reached out to her, and she says, I'm here to get you started. And Nellis says, great. You know, I got 7 names. I already know that I want to call. We're going to call those 7 names, and then I'm putting some other names together. So, and Carrie sends this to me and says, wow, this is exactly what I was looking for. Apparently, she did everything correct, what she did. She got Nellis excited enough. And when Nellis was excited enough, he decided to say, hey, here's my name. Now that Carrie's doing this business right, now she's got people that are giving her names of their highest quality person. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, you need to find the professor on my blog, lifemechanic.com/blog. So, do you think she was anxious? Yes. Do you think she was scared? Of course. You know, all of a sudden you look for excuses. I don't have enough time. I don't know what I'm doing. You start freaking out. And I said, I sent her a voicemail back right away. It was on Facebook. And I said, Carrie, listen, this is exactly what you're looking for. You know, I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. And then all of a sudden, guess what? I get a voicemail back from her, and I'm telling you, her enthusiasm and excitement, fun level, adventure level was skyrocket. She says, Robert, I did it. I called his people, and guess what? It worked exactly the way you said it was. It was fun. Now, guess what? Why was it fun for her? It was fun for her because she was helping somebody else. She was helping somebody else. Why I said I also dedicate this to Paul. He says, Robert, listen, I'm busy. Aren't you busy? We're all busy. So Paul says, listen, I'm going to drive all the way. He's 23 years old. He drives all the way from Bozeman, Montana to come down to buy me lunch. That's the kind of people I want to work with. By the way, that's driving hours, at least 2.5 hours. At least 2.5 hours. Would you find a multi-millionaire online and then drive 2.5 hours to find them for lunch, have lunch with them, and then drive back? Which, by the way, Paul, when you see this, thank you very much for lunch. I really, really appreciate that. He even got me a book. I mean, the guy not only comes down and buys me lunch, but also gets me a book. Now, guess what? That was fun for me. It was fun for him. You got to get in the mindset. You got to get in the mindset that helping people achieve their dreams, fulfill their goals, give money to charity, experience the life they've always had, this ought to be the funnest thing you've ever done. Now, don't you find it weird? Don't you find it weird? But it's not. It's human. It's not weird. It's human. The things that we'll do for other people, we get fulfillment out of it. It's an adventure. It's fun. It's exciting. You see what I mean? All that stuff is incredible. And then we try to do it for ourselves, and it's no. I'm not interested. My neighbor calls me up. Hey, can you come over? I got some stuff I want to move in the garage. Hey, hang on. I'm right over. I'll stop by, pick up some beer, go over there and help him do whatever he wants to in his garage. Me doing something in my garage? Nah, not interested. So, don't you find it fascinating? Or don't you, like Jim Rohn would say, don't you find it a mystery? A mystery. That if you can push yourself to help others, that you're going to enjoy it, you're going to have fun, you're going to get more fulfilled, it's going to be better. So one of the things you got to understand is that when you're doing it for yourself, it's like, I don't know, I got an okay car. I got an okay life. At least I'm not, starving to death in Ethiopia. At least I'm not running from, the government in Syria. My life is okay. So when you watch the Periscope I did yesterday about Are You Serious? It's like a lot of us are like, nah, yeah, and people say this to me all the time. Here's what's hilarious. Do you realize that most people that reach out to me, not all, so don't get mad, But most people that reach out to me that want to help me with their health. Oh, Robert, I can definitely help you with your kidney stones. I can definitely help you with your health. And then I look at them and I look at pictures of them on Facebook and I'm going like, what do you know about health? But they get passionate. They get excited when they're thinking about helping me. See, the stuff that they won't do for themselves. I tell people, listen, do you know what the #1 killer in the world is? Some of you health nuts out there, you're going to have to do a study on this. The #1 killer, and you take, I think it's number 2 to 10, and all of them combined do not kill more people than heart disease. Heart disease destroys so many people. So there's all these funds about all different kinds of cancer and, MS and all these things. Heart disease kills more people than all of them combined. Here's the other crazy fact about it, just to go on a little tangent. Do you know what the #1 contributor to heart disease is? Stress. Not being overweight. Stress. Worrying. Taking everything too serious. Being anxious. Being worried. How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? We're constantly, we're not getting good sleep because it keeps us up, because we got stress. Stress. Do you know what the #1 contributor to stress is? Money. So you got those people out there all the time who say, well, you know what? Money is the root of all evil. It is when you don't have it. So all the time, money's a problem in your life is when you're thinking about money. See, you're thinking about money all the time when you don't have it. When you got it, you can do good things with it. It lowers your stress level. You could pay for a massage every day like Bob Hope. You could do things that would give you a lot of joy and a lot of fulfillment and a lot of connection by giving to charities, taking care of children. You could really live an incredible, fulfilled life if you had money to give away to the kingdom, if you had money to give away to charities, if you have an abundance. Let's focus on getting your stress down, and let's focus on the topic, which is, wow, this is fun. See, you got to enjoy yourself. Who wants to hang around somebody that acts like a boss? Who wants to hang around people? And I know some people are going to get mad when I say this, but hey, if you guys haven't figured out by my Periscopes already, I'm probably not even close to average. I don't like doing what other people are doing, especially if they don't have any results. So you got all these people out there that are saying like, hey, listen, you know what? We got to be accountable. You know what I mean? We got to get you accountable. We got to get you, crank, close. It's like, hey, it's the end of the month. Oh my God, it's the end of the month. You got to get let's do some volume, man. Let's get your check up there. And it's like, wow. Is there any way that we could have a little bit of fun? See, there's 16 different personality traits. Is there anybody on here, and give me an amen, or tap more on the hearts. Is there anyone that wants to have fun, enjoy life? Let's have fun. Why does this have to be those dirty words? Work. Oh, man, I got to go to work. So, you got to think about reframing everything. I see that I'm getting a lot of comments out of here. This is great. So let's reframe some things. Maybe you think about prospecting. Maybe you think about inviting. Maybe you think about doing my I am statements. Maybe you think about a lot of stuff, personal development, listen to audios. Maybe you're starting to think of that stuff as not fun. You got to think about it as an adventure. So I talked about Paul coming all the way down here, and then I talked about, Carrie. All of a sudden, she's got this ecstatic, voicemail she left me, and she says, I got to watch this. I got to go do my other company, or Pilates. And, so now she's called Nellis's people, and she said, man, I got people that are watching the videos. I got people that are excited. I got people that, she said, and she laughed. She laughed when she said this. She said, I had one person that hung up on me, and she said, and I started laughing. Well, why is it funny when you're doing it for somebody else that's listening? Because you're showing them attitude. You're showing them that it's part of the deal. You're showing them that it's sorting. You're showing them that it's no big deal. See, when you're showing a child how to ride a bike, as soon as they fall, you go, no big deal. That was fun. No, everybody falls. Look at me, I'm falling down. You do things that encourage and lift up. It's not a big deal. But when someone turns you down personally, and you got the wrong attitude, you're not having fun, then guess what? It's like, someone said no, I gotta quit. Are you kidding me? Someone asked me the other day, I think it was on the Q&A hangout set I do. You know what I mean? And you can find them on lifemechanic.com. Lifemechanic.com. Just go and click on Ask Me Anything. And one of the things that is amazing is that when someone asks me, so when someone tells you no, or tells you that they're not interested, that they don't want to help people, what do? And I said, I giggle. I just giggle. No, I'm not interested in your stupid thing. All right. Woo! Yeah, sounds like a real fulfilling life you got going on there. And really, I don't judge them. I just feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. I say a quick little prayer. Maybe they're having a bad day. I don't know. But again, the whole topic, I want you to ask yourself. You'll notice that a lot of training that I do, I'm doing another training a little less than a month here. You can come and check it out. But one of the things that's very unique is that I teach people to have fun. I know a lot of you, when you watch me on Periscopes, you see my trainings. Not only am I having fun, but I love having a great attitude. I love, what people consider work is not work to me. I really know that phrase that it says, listen, the second that you fall in love with what you do is the last second you'll ever work again in your life. So it's not work. When my son, I see Matthew on here, and thank you very much for posting that, Matthew. When I try to get across to my sons that if it's not fun, you got to make it fun. If it's not fun, you're not going to do it. So not only do I love putting in energy, I love helping people, I love doing Periscopes. I was going to say this the other day. Now, let me finish with this. If I told every one of you that you needed to start doing Periscopes every day to be successful, if I told you, every one of you, you got to do Periscopes every day, guess what? When you do your first Periscope, you might have like 1 if 0 followers and maybe 1 or maybe 5 hearts. And so when Periscope came out and everybody started talking about Periscope, guess what? People went, oh, great idea. How many are left? How many people are left that still do Periscopes every day? They got, I know I'm close to 700,000 hearts. You got other people that got over 1 million hearts. You got other people that got over 2 million hearts. Why do those people do Periscopes and they got great attitude and they're fun and they're a go-giver and they're servicing people, they're giving away their wisdom and their knowledge for free? Why are they doing that? Because virtually everything they do. I do Periscopes every day because if I wasn't doing Periscopes, I'm talking to somebody on Facebook, I'm talking to somebody on Google Hangout, I'm talking to somebody in a restaurant, I'm talking to somebody, and I love what I do. I love fulfilling, my passion, what I put on this planet. This is my life's work. This is my legacy. And I just don't know how you can't look at what you do as an adventure. Why can't you look at what you do as something that's going to free you from being average? Man, if you can't get excited about one day telling your boss and your job that you're not working anymore, that you finally made enough money to do what you wanted to do, if you can't get excited about seeing the world firsthand, if you can't get excited about giving a large check to a charity, if you can't get excited about changing other people's lives, man, what can you get excited about? So life is not just about money. It's about connection. It's about fulfillment, being fulfilled. It's about feeling, it's about being a contributor. Someone that's contributing and making a difference in other people's lives. That's not only passionate, it's fun. It's enjoyable. And that's what you got to do. That's what you got to reframe. If you're getting up every day and you look at reaching out and building new relationships with new people, asking them to do you a favor so you can find other people that you can help. If you look at inviting and prospecting and sharing your link and mentoring people and guiding and directing them and building a loyal, satisfied customer base. And out of that loyal, satisfied customer base, you're finding other people that want to be social marketers, that want to build an organization so that they can go out and fulfill their lives. If you look at that as not fun, you got to change that. You got to change that. So I know I'm probably flipping people out a little bit because I'm going like yesterday, it's like, you need to be flipping serious, to, hey, you got to have fun. It's both. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for getting on this Periscope. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all the hearts. I hope you enjoyed this. Man, I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast. And you need to have a blast too. So I love each and every one of you. Thank you so, so much for getting on these Periscopes. Please do me a huge personal favor. And you know, when I do the replays on lifemechanic.com, that's how you can get a hold of me. Check out the other stuff. Please do me a huge personal favor and share them to the people that you know that need them. You know what I mean? Share them, comment, like on them. You know, I post the replays virtually every day after the day they're done. So thank you very much. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. And see you on the next Periscope. And see you on the Google Hangout. Ask me anything. And how long? Less than a half hour. All right, 34 minutes, 33 minutes. And you can find that link on lifemechanic.com. Take care. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.